first video for the Ask Iffy series, and I made my last video. I was asking you guys to send me your questions because I get so many questions about just certain things and people just want my advice on them. So I said, let me just start the Ask Iffy series. So this is the first installment. So I got a bunch of questions from all over, so I'm going to try to answer them today for the first video. So I'm just going to get right into it because I got a lot of questions to answer. So my first question was, I noticed that you're gaining a bunch of subscribers faster now on YouTube. So I was wondering how you would react if another YouTuber made a video response to one of your videos, bashing you and calling you all sorts of so and so and third. How would you address the situation? So first of all, I wouldn't address the situation because I don't think there's any reason why you need to entertain people out there that are bashing you, because that just fuels them to keep saying more stuff about you. And the reason why I make YouTube videos is for my own personal thing, and people just happen to be watching. That's one of the reasons why I started YouTube. It's for my own personal thing, because I really got into it when I started vlogging, and I wanted to keep memories of me and my friends and stuff, and we can look back and watch them and have fun. Then everybody else started watching them, so that's how it kind of grew like that on my YouTube and also my blog and everything. So I make them for myself, and I'm not there to care what other people think or how they react to my videos and stuff, because I just make it for myself. So if someone was bashing me out there and making a video and stuff like that, I wouldn't respond. I would see it as entertainment, because I kind of would see it as something to show me that I'm doing something good out there, and there's someone out there that just wants to hate on what I'm doing and stuff. And I would find it entertaining, and I would probably laugh, and it would probably motivate me to keep making videos. So that's what I would say about that. Alright, so my next question is, how do you feel about dating black men as an African woman? As an African woman, how I feel about dating black men. So I don't think there's anything wrong or a taboo or anything bad with dating a black American man as an African woman. I just feel like everyone has their preference. So if someone out there says they only like to date white people, or they only date black people, or they only date Latinos or something like that, I just see it as everyone has their preference. So I really wouldn't see it as a problem. Now, personally for me, I know I have my preference and stuff like that, but that doesn't mean that I should shut out all of my options, out there. If there was someone that approached me, and I saw them as a really interesting person, and I really wanted to get to know them, I really liked them, that I wouldn't push them away just because, they're black American. And at the end of the day, I feel like not only should the person, have to be this or have to be that, have to be black or white or have to be African or Nigerian or something, that person has to be a good man. Because if you're not going to be dating a good man or a good person, then, what's the point in being in a relationship? So not only does you have to have your preference on what kind of race you date, you also have to see their personality and see how they are. You want someone that's respectable, someone that cares about you, someone that will take care of you, someone that cares about your well-being, and also someone that has good moral character and is a good person. You wouldn't be embarrassed to show them to your friends or your family or something like that. So that's what I would say about that. So my next question, how did you stay motivated to finish pharmacy school? So, oh my gosh, there's so many, there's a list of what can be motivated through pharmacy school, because I'm going to say it wasn't an easy process. So I got in from high school, and the program was a 6-year program. So I knew that, I was lucky enough to get into a 6-year program, because a lot of people out there are so struggling to even get into pharmacy school that are 10 years older than me, 20 years older than me, or whatever. So that's one thing. I was lucky to get into the program. Another thing is, when you're in the program, you're in there, and they kind of build your schedule for the whole 6 years for you. And sometimes you get to pick kind of some electives and stuff, as what you want to do, for personal reasons or whatever. So, but that's the thing, is the program was all structured for you. So if you wanted to deviate from that or choose not to do it anymore or something like that, you're kind of stuck. You're kind of, if you come out of the program, you got to start from the beginning, because, everything is geared towards pharmacy. It's not that general. Why am I getting so hot right now? It was just hot. Apologize for this little hot flash I have during this video. So yeah, back to pharmacy school. Yeah, so that kept me motivated. And also knowing that I'm going to be going through blood, sweat, and tears for this program. And at the end, I'm going to have my doctorate, and I'm going to feel accomplished and feel proud of myself that I did this whole program and stuff like that. So that's what kept me motivated. And also, your family and friends that are rooting for you, supporting you, and want to see you finish at the end, that also kept me motivated. And what other thing can I add? Also, personally knowing that you went through this whole thing, and it wasn't easy, and at the end, you're going to have a good job, be making good money, and you're going to be enjoying your labor that you put into school. Just knowing that at the end you're going to look back and be like, I went through all of this and I accomplished this and I feel good and I'm happy and I'm in a good place right now, career-wise and stuff like that. So that's what keeps me motivated, and just also knowing that there's people out there that can't even get into the program that you're at, or can't even get to the place you're going. And just remembering how lucky you are, that will always keep me motivated, and that's what always kept me motivated in pharmacy school. So, yeah, and just knowing that you had friends that are going through the same thing. They might not be in the same pharmacy school as you, but they could be another program that's really challenging also. And just know there's other people in it having a hard time, but knowing at the end of the day, when they finish, you're going to be, at a good place. That also keeps me motivated. Next question. How to create a nice wardrobe as a teen girl. So when I saw this question, I was like, oh my gosh, I can do a great video on building a wardrobe on a budget, or having a certain budget and how many outfits you can get with that budget. So look out for that video in the future, because I definitely will be doing that very soon. But just to sum it up, I would say is don't limit yourself to one store, because that will keep your wardrobe and your outfits and your inspiration for certain things not that interesting. So personally for me, I have a bunch of different stores where I get certain pieces of my wardrobe from. So I would say like sweaters, I break up the sweaters, tops, bottoms, shoes, jewelry, I would say so Forever 21. I feel like you shouldn't just shop for all your outfits at Forever 21, because one, everyone else is going to have your same outfit, and two, it doesn't give variety and make your outfit unique. So I shop at Forever 21, H&M, Dillard's, JCPenney, Macy's, Burlington, Charlotte Russe, I think I said Charlotte Russe, I don't know, Charlotte Russe, and stuff, a bunch of other stores, random stores, just to pull my wardrobe together. So, for example, if I wanted to get jeggings, I need a bunch of jeggings right now. I need red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple, brown, black, neon. I need jeggings. I can go to Macy's and get jeggings for $30, $40 each. Or I can go to Burlington and they have them for $5, $7, $10, $12. Or I can go to JCPenney and they have them for like $10, $12, And those are just for bottoms, And for like nice tops, I had to go to Macy's and Forever 21, H&M, just break up your wardrobe, and just know that certain places I like to get certain things because I know it's cheaper there. And so say you want to wear a blazer and you just need just simple tops to wear inside, nothing special, just simple tops to wear inside. Go to the thrift store. They have a bunch of just inside tops, tanks and stuff for 99 cents, 50 cents, $1, $2, you can just always get them at the thrift store. That's what I like to do, because I don't see a point of buying like a simple white tank for like $15, $20 when it's just so simple and I can get it anywhere. Get it at the thrift store for just a couple dollars, or even $1, something like that. For shoes, when I buy shoes, I like to buy a bunch of shoes at one time. I can't just buy one shoe. That doesn't make sense to me. So Charlotte Russe, they always have that sale where you buy one shoe, get another shoe for $10.50 or $12.50. So you can get two shoes for like $40, and they always have that $9.99 rack of shoes. And you can add on a couple shoes with their purchase. So at the end of the day, you spent like $60 and you have 4 pairs of shoes, and that's a good deal. So And also in Burlington, they have like nice flats. If you need flats, $10 flats, $12 flats at Burlington, you know. So just certain pieces where you can get them for cheaper, always go there first. And for your special pieces like special tops or dresses or a bag, you know, you can always splurge on those things and stuff, because you know that that's just for that one time. But for your general bulk of your wardrobe, you know, break it up. Know what stores sell certain things at certain price points. So that's what I'll say about that. But if I go into making my other video that I was talking about, I'll go into more detail on how I do things like that. Okay, so next question. I'm getting ready to meet my mother-in-law in Nigeria. Any advice? Well, I don't have any personal experience on this thing, but I can offer you a couple tips in here and there, just based on how I assume you're Nigerian, but you could not be Nigerian. So, based on the Nigerian culture, I'll give you some tips on that. So, one thing is your husband-to-be is bringing you to meet his family, or your husband or whatever, being to meet his family, you know, and he knows that you are good enough to meet his family, because if you weren't good enough, or if he didn't think that you were worthy, he wouldn't bring you around. So just know that you're good enough to meet his family. So one thing about Nigerian culture is respect, and how you present yourself is like the major thing in our culture. So when you're going, be yourself. Don't be like, be the best you, but be yourself. Don't be fake. Don't try to impress so much that you're not even yourself anymore, because people will see right through that. So be yourself. Make sure you put yourself together to look really nice. Make sure you do your hair, you know, do your makeup nice, dress very nice, put yourself together, make sure you smell good, because any little thing that's out of place, someone will call you out on it, or they'll just say, no, we don't want this girl because of so-and-so, because trust me, Nigerians do that. So make sure you're all put together and everything. You look your best. Be confident and be very open to get to know the family. You know, talk to everybody. Be very open and sociable and happy and smile. And know that, and show interest in the family, and know that you want to get to know them, and be very accepting of them and welcome them, you know, with open arms and everything like that. Also, be very kind and always be willing to help out. If the mother-in-law is cooking in the kitchen, you better march your butt in the kitchen and make sure that she, you know, has everything she needs, or she needs your help or something like that. Offer help. Always be there. Be willing to always help, because they'll be watching you. Any little thing you do, they'll be watching you. So if you're gonna come to so-and-so's house and sit on the couch and watch everybody else cook and stuff like that, they're gonna be watching you. They're gonna judge you based on that. So just remember, be on your best behavior, but be yourself. Be relaxed. Be talkative. Be open. Be interested. Look your best. Put yourself together, and have a good time and good luck. Cause I know those kind of situations. Not me. Alright, so next question is, could you give me some tips on how to manage to organize my time with school and the likes? Okay, so organizing and managing time and stuff with school. So I've mentioned this before many times. One thing about me is that I like to see things like charts and write down things and boards and stuff. So I have a little notebook that I bought at Walmart for like $1. And anything I need to do, I write in my notebook. So if I need to make a video, I write my video ideas, or when I should film it, or what I need for the filming and stuff. Or if I need to go to the grocery store, I write a list of things I need to buy. If I have like my Christmas list or birthday list I need to get gifts for, I write those things down and stuff. So the thing about me is I like to write things down and just see it and organize it, see it organized on paper, something like that, where I can read it. Because when I keep things in my head, it gets overwhelming and stressful and confusing, and then it slows me down and I can't think properly and nothing ever gets done. So that's how I keep organized. And knowing that, you know, you wrote down all the things you need to do, and you organize them. Put times on them. You know, if you have lots of things to do in the day, so if you need to be here by some time, I'll to work backwards. So if I need to be here by 3 o'clock, what time should I leave my house? And what time should I get dressed? What time should I take a shower? What time should I eat? What time should I wake up? So if you need to organize your day, or in months or in weeks and something like that, write down everything, time it out so you know what needs to be done at what time and stuff. So I hope that helped. Next question. How do you balance dating during college, especially with a medical degree? So what I'll say about this is, you're in school and you're studying in school and you're going to class and doing all this work for a reason. You're not there to have to play around and stuff like that. So it's important to stay focused and not be distracted, where you won't be able to finish whatever you're doing in school, or failing or not performing well in school. So if you choose to date someone, make sure that you know what you need to do. That person knows what you need to do, because if that person isn't going to support you or be considerate of what you're studying in school, then you're going to get distracted. Guarantee you're going to get distracted and it's not going to go right. Another thing is that if you want to date someone, make sure you date someone that understands or is going through the same thing as you're going through, so you both understand what kind of life you're living at that time in your life. Because if you start talking to someone and they're just, have a major that's, doesn't require so much work, or they not understanding of the time you need to put into your schoolwork, they're just going to pull you out of it, and then one day you're just going to be undecided on what you want to do in school, out of your program, failing out or whatever, and this person and you're not even guaranteed this person's going to be in your life for the rest of your life, and then it's like you break up with them, and then what? You have nothing. So if you choose to date someone, make sure you date someone that's going to be understanding of what you're studying in school. And you shouldn't prioritize finding someone to be dating during those tough times in school, because you're like that's not your priority in life right now. Like, you're not married to that person, so there's no need to put that person first. Put your schoolwork and your studies first, and everybody else comes second, because that's your priority in life. You're not married to them, so it shouldn't be your number one priority. All right, next question. Where do you meet Nigerian guys? Well, someone wants to know where you get the gems. So I'll offer my little secrets or tips and stuff like that, where to meet Nigerian guys. So let's first get this. There's Nigerian boys, and then there's Nigerian guys, or men. So yeah, there's Nigerian boys and Nigerian men. The boys don't hang out with the men. So you got to make sure what exactly you're looking for. You're looking for boys, or you're looking for men. So if you're looking for men, you got to look in places where these men will be hanging out. Men, that's to say, I say someone that has a career or has a job or studying in school, professional school, someone that's focused on what they want to do in life. They're always motivated to always be to have a career, and they want the best for themselves. Those are men. My personal experience on where you would find, very, very nice Nigerian men is in events and stuff around the United States. And they can be culture events like Nigerian Day, Independence Day, or they can be professional events, because I know there's a couple Yoruba professional groups that have conventions in the United States. There's Igbo groups that have the same kind of professional convention in the United States. There's parades, there's summer picnics, festivals, there's so much stuff. So I would say go out there and meet people. Just grab your friends and go out there and go to these events and make friends, because it's not just going out there to meet men, but it's also going out there to make friends, build up your circle of friends, your good circle of friends, because that person might know someone that knows someone, that is looking for someone or looking for a certain kind of girl. And if you're friends with that person, they'll be like, oh, you know what? I have this cousin, I know he would like you. I know he'd be very interested in you, blah, blah. Or if you're friends with someone and there are other friends or family members seeing, be like, oh yeah, you know that one friend of yours, like I really like her, yeah, can you introduce me to her? So just, it's not just going out there to meet guys, but making friends. Because someone knows someone that knows someone that you'll meet one day, and you might meet this friend at the parade, Nigerian Independence Parade, for example, and they have a cousin that has a best friend, and you might meet them one day and stuff like that. So I would just say go to as many events as you can and just make friends. Build your network of friends, good quality friends and stuff. And you'll meet new people, and those people will meet new people, and you'll make friends and you'll meet somebody. Trust me. And the good guys, they're like just a little colony of gems out there. And they like to, stay to themselves. And they're not for everyone. They're not readily available like that. So just get out there and make friends, and you'll find them. You'll know where they're at. You'll know where they're at. So happier. So happy gem hunting. Okay, next question. Can you ask Christine how long she's been natural and what products she uses? Okay, so if you want to ask Christine's questions, you can find her on our blog, divineafricanqueens.com. Or you can email her at divineafricanqueens@gmail.com for those questions and stuff, and she'll be happy to answer your questions. She says she doesn't like to make videos, but I know she enjoys them, so trust me, she'll make a video on her natural hair and the products that she uses. Next question. What that mouth do? Alright, so anyone out there that thinks they're slick to ask me this question, I don't know who you are, but if you're Ryan Lochte, trust me, you can email me at divineafricanqueens@gmail.com. Yes. But to answer the question, what that mouth do, wouldn't you like to know? Next question. When was the last time you were in Nigeria? So last time I was in Nigeria was in 2009. And that was for my grandma's 80th birthday celebration. My family threw her a big 80th birthday celebration party in Nigeria at my uncle's house. And it was a bunch of people there. It was really fun. So that's the last time I was in Nigeria. I hope to be back in Nigeria maybe this year or next year, but hopefully this year very soon. When I was younger, we used to go to Nigeria all the time, like every year. And then as we got older, like in college and stuff like that, your break schedule isn't always going to match up with everybody else's in the family. So going to Nigeria wasn't as often as it used to be. So we always have like 1 or 2 years in between and stuff like that. And now it's like everyone's, finished with school and working. So now schedules are just all crazy. So it's been some years since I've been in Nigeria, but I really hope to go back very soon because I have a lot of cousins that are still there, a lot of aunties and uncles still there, and I have my house there, and my grandma, and good times, good memories, and I just love being in Nigeria because it makes me feel like relaxed and at home and happy, and this makes me feel good. And the next question is, I always have this question, where do you get your clothes made and who makes your clothes? So my family, we have a tailor in Texas, Dallas, Texas, that makes our clothes, and she's very talented in what she does. So what we do is we draw out what we want our outfits to look like, or pull in inspiration from magazines and stuff, different elements, and put it together and draw it out and stuff like that. And then we show it to her, and then she recreates what we wanted and stuff like that. So that's generally how it is. So, and she's very good at what she does. So whatever you want, she'll make it exactly how you want it, and then she'll put her little talent into it and just make it perfect. And then sometimes, we just give her material and just say, make whatever you want, and then she has these beautiful masterpieces that she creates and stuff like that. So, it's just amazing. Lucky to have her be making our Nigerian clothes. So if you want her information, I'll put it in the description box down below and check that out. I'll make sure I have to ask her to see if it's okay to put the information out, because it's just an influx of people asking for clothes and stuff. I don't know how she feel about that because she's very limited on her clients and stuff like that. But I'll get her information. I'll put it down for you. Anyone that's out there that wants to know. A lot of people message me about it because they're having a wedding coming up or something, and they want information on how to make clothes and stuff like that. So I'll put that in for information. And that's all my questions I have. Keep the questions coming because it's fun to make these kind of videos, answer your questions, and help you guys out there because I really enjoy it. So if you want me to answer any more of your questions, if you need advice on anything, if you need help with anything, you can ask me a question on YouTube, leave a comment, or inbox me. Catch me on my blog. I have a link down below, link to my blog, and also the link to the form you can fill out to answer the question through Google and stuff like that. And I get them directly to my email. And I'll have a list of all my email addresses down there. You can ask me on that too. And comments on YouTube, my blog. Yeah, I said that. So yeah. So catch me on divineafricanqueens.com. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye.